Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus, from Thursday. Corn futures were quietly up 2 cents as the market awaits today's USDA crop production and supply and demand report that comes out this morning at 11. The corn yield is probably the most likely figure to impact markets, as the range of trade estimates from 172.4 to 178 bushel per acre. The average estimate is 175.7 versus USDA's July estimate of 177.5. Not a lot of conviction in the trade, as the potential changes in the other factors such as domestic feeding, corn usage for ethanol, and exports, but any of those are subject to adjustment. Local cash markets are mostly quiet. This cotton harvest has many producers' attention, and the flat prices are nothing anyone is excited about. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator in Archer Daniels Midland is open for Milo trucks from 7 a.m. to 10:45 p.m. this week, closed this weekend. Timco Houston is open for Milo and corn from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. For help marketing your grains, call 1-800-2-TUGGLE, 361-852-5207, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how'd the sale go this week?
Went pretty good. We were shorter on numbers. 600 head was the total today compared to last week's sale. Continue to sell steady on these calves and yearlings. Very strong demand, especially on them better quality calves and yearlings, and even some of the lesser quality calves today I thought sold really well. Slaughter cows and bulls firm to $2 higher. Even with those smaller numbers, we had a good many high-yielding, fleshy slaughter cows, and they sure sold on the higher side. Very limited numbers of bred cows and pairs like you'd expect today, sold about steady. Steers, 400 to 600 pounds, better quality, from 190 all the way up to a high of 265. I would note we didn't have many of those choice 4-weight steers to test that very highest market. Mostly in that weight category, those cattle traded from 210 to 240. Better quality heifer calves, 400 to 600 pounds, from 180 all the way up to a high of 240, mostly $2 to $2.25. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding, 82 to 102. Several of the highest yielding slaughter cows we were talking about there, from 103 all the way up to a high of 117. Thin or very low yielding cows, just a few of those, from 55 to 77. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding, from $1 to $1.18. Had a few of those highest yielding slaughter bulls from 119 all the way up to a high of 135. Cow calf pairs, just a few single pairs, average quality today anywhere from 1135 to a high of 1925.
How do you feel about sheep and goats and cattle for next week?
That 6,000 plus or minus has been our number for a month or so on the sheep and goats. So we'll see how it plays out. Forecast much the same, I guess. But look for a better run of cattle next week. We've got a special calf sale in conjunction with the regular Thursday sale. I'd say 900 to 1,000 next Thursday's cattle sale.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jody Fry.
Office number 325-653-3371. My mobile phone, same area code, 234-7895.
Appreciate the conversation. Always a good one. Thank you, Jody.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat moves from Thursday. The national pork carcass cutout value increased $3.89 to $113.01. Estimated federal slaughter for hogs for the week through Thursday, 1.824 million head. That is 66,000 head lighter than last week, and it trails the same week last year by about 47,000 head. Neighbor, as we take a look at the wholesale beef price, weaker in the afternoon, $1.49 drop in the choice, 34 cents weaker in the select. USDA says slaughter for the week, 491,000 head. That remains about 3,000 lighter than last week, 2,000 head behind the same week last year. Looks like that FCE online auction, 176 to 178 bid, 177 to 180 ask. Looks like we have not had any movement of fat cattle yet this week. Neighbor, I stand corrected as we move from barchart.com to DTN. We did see some Kansas trade at 186 and some dress business 292 to 299 hot and hanging. But largely the market still needs to see more cattle to get an accurate idea. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Thursday. We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how did the San Saba sale turn out?
You bet, Larry. We ended up having 1,050 head of cattle today. I thought overall demand was very good. The entire week this week, I thought stocker steers and heifers were pretty well fully steady today, except probably the 400 to 600 pound were at right at $5 to $7 higher. I had a group of steers today weighed 465, brought 302.50, and those 4-weight steers dollared out $1,406 some change. I thought we got in the bigger cattle, feeder steers and heifers, they were probably $3 to $5 higher on the average. We had a group of choice steers, or 6-in-1 group, weighed 797, about 800 pounds, $226 a pound, and they dollared out a little over $1,801 on those. Packer cows were steady, top cow at $1.23. Bulls were steady. I think top bulls around $1.30, $1.31. Pairs and bred cows were steady on limited test. Overall, another good day, Larry. Real hot. We up to 108. The heat index today, 113.
Do you know of anything for Mason Monday?
A couple groups of calves I know coming in. Then we got one little deal of some cows. They're just kind of solid mouth. We may see what we can group up for that. But we do know those are coming. Get ready for another pretty warm day all next week too, Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. They give us a call. Larry, code 325-372-5159.
We appreciate you. Have a good weekend, Ken.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, you said it had cooled off, so what is it, like 108 or 109 now?
I think it's down to 106.
Okay, well you could go out without a hat probably now, right?
Well, I got a lot of hair yet. I'm not going to get sunburned on top. It's sure turning white here, lately. But
well,
getting a little snow topped,
I understand. I hope it's not the bull business turning it white.
Oh, no, it's just that time of year, where it's hot and dry in July, August, and everybody's worried about surviving instead of worried about the fall a little later. But, we've got, like I said, a nice little set of Polar Hereford and some horn bulls here and a few Angus and a few Charolais and just a good little variety, and the bulls are in just good solid shape. They're not eating out of a self-feeder. They've been liking them mesquite beans, by God, and eating cake, molasses, and a little hay, so they're just kind of cruising along, you know what I mean?
Well,
and
good.
Diving in that pool every now and then.
Well, good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of a good bull if they need one.
Catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
Leroy, thank you a bunch. Be careful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stay cool, man.
I will. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. We're here with Aaron of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. They specialize in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreage. Why should someone trust y'all with their farm and ranch investment, Aaron?
Good question, Larry. We fully believe that trust starts with truth and ends with truth every single day. We live by this code.
So tell me how that works when you're helping farm and ranch clients.
We understand that we're helping our clients with one of the most important transactions they'll ever make. We learn everything there is to know about the property, get professional photos and videos, create multiple marketing packages to send out, and we make sure all brokers and buyers know your ranch is available.
How can they reach you, Aaron?
Well, they can call me directly at 214-985-9862, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. It's Thursday evening, looking toward the Friday sale. What's it looking like, Rodney?
Oh, we got some good cattle to sell up there tomorrow. We got several pens of black calves and 10 of red baldy calves that are quarter blood calves that come off F1 cows and are for bulls. They're really good. And we got about 50 Packer cows, and it's going to be a shorter run than what we've been having the last couple of weeks, but we got some good cattle to sell.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Rodney.
Yeah, if I can help market your cattle, call me at 361-358-1727, or y'all call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
Rodney, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you and take care.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction, Cameron. I guess it's about 7:20 on Thursday evening, looking toward the Friday sale. Kenny, what do you see?
Well, we're tagging a little over 1,700 right now. I just put out the projection, 2,000 to 2,200. I don't think the 2,000 is going to be a problem. I just don't know how much over 2,200 we might get. Depends on what they do here in the next hour or two, Larry.
Right.
It's starting to cool off. Last week they lined up on us pretty good. So, anyway, out of that mix, we're going to have about 500 cows probably. And the quality's pretty good on the cattle this week.
Good.
Pretty good.
Good.
Yep, got a few strings of cattle on the calves. Got one man got 80-something. Just as good a northern type steers and heifers as you want to look at. Down to a few deals of 40 and 50 and 15 and 20s. But kind of getting some strings for these cattle that kind of slowed down in the fields again, farming. So they kind of went to the pasture and said they're going to sell a few cattle. Got a string of Brayford cows in here, some 5 and 6 year olds down to some middle-aged cows, straight tiger stripe cows, bred 5 and 6 months mostly, some of them 7, Charolais bulls, got about 15 or 20 pair on them. Even got some jackpot pairs that are pretty good. Some good Brangus type cows and stuff scattered through it. So
good.
We're going to have a pretty good set.
At Milam County Livestock, sell them every Friday. Kenny Mingus, tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Catch us at the office Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com or catch us on Facebook.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you Monday.
Thank you.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Klein Spear. Klein, how'd the cattle sale go in Uvalde?
Went well. We had 342, kind of like we planned on. The Packer cows and bulls, I thought were steady to $2 better on them. The calves and yearlings, I thought were fully steady on them. Sold really well there. Those choice steers, $1.85 to $2.35, and those lightweights, $2 to $2.80. Choice heifers, $1.65 to $2.20, and those lightweights, $1.90 to $2.70. Crossbred steers, $1.60 to $2.25, and those lightweights, $1.85 to $2.60. Those crossbred heifers, $1.45 to $2, and those lightweights, $1.70 to $2.55. Stocker cows, $90 to $1.40. Packer bulls, $1.09 to $1.29. Those breaker cows, $95 to $1.09. Those cutters and canners were $74 to $90, and those Shelly cows, $35 to $55. Didn't have any pairs this week. Had some bred cows. They were $1,000 to $1,600. So overall, a good run and an awful good market.
Hope that market lasts for next week. Sheep and goats on Tuesday, cattle on Thursday. Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Have a good weekend, Klein. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family-owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. With their own cattle ranches in West Texas, they understand the rural ag economy. Farm and ranch equipment from working chutes and sorting pens to cattle panels and gates, T-post fencing and barbed wire. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus, as we look toward Milo through Corpus, 1056. Yellow corn Corpus, 483 1/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, 772, and beans to Houston, 1248. No bales of Texas cotton, $79.54 to $81.79 the price. Neighbor crop news and livestock market information, no place but the kitchen table, no place but Down on the Farm Radio. I'm your host and owner. I'm Larry Marble. Good day.